Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 13 of Let's Play Hegemony 3. Alright, so a few things we want to clean up before I move the clock forward again. We did send all these guys down here. We were going to counter an attack, but those guys fled because they were out of food. So we don't really need to have all these units down here anymore. I think what I can do is just leave one axeman and one hoplite down here. But this other hoplite, let's send him someplace more useful. In skirmish mode, of course. Let's send him back up here, because I think that's where our attacks are mainly going to go. And let's also send this other hoplite back. And I think we do have this incoming group, which we're going to have to defend against them. So we're bringing these hoplites back right now. Yeah, I think everything is going according to plan. Let's move this guy this way. We won't be able to conquer that until somebody else, an actual military unit, goes in and clears out the workers there first. I think everything else is looking good. These workers are going to head down to the danger zone, and these slaves will probably vacate the danger zone as soon as they arrive. I also have this bridge construction going on. It's only like a quarter of the way from finishing. That's good. I'm going to wait actually to not upgrade this until the bridge construction here is done. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull forward. My goal for this episode is to actually maybe take Patavium, which we saw the unit, the leader, in it, in the last episode, a few moments ago. Oh, and I also have to connect this supply line, and I did notice when I was scamming around that there's one more inefficiency here. I have this connected here, but then I have this connection, which is 12. I could instead just do this and cancel this 12. Now I have a supply of 7 instead, so it'll save us 5. I saw that one little inefficiency. I figured let's just go ahead and change it. This guy's in the process of capturing, and then moving back home. That's fine. I've thought more about this passage. This is not a fordable crossing, so if I build a bridge, I will be able to pass over. But I'm pretty happy not allowing that area to be crossed over at all. I don't know what happens when an enemy captures a bridge, so naively, I'd prefer this area just be like the less points that people can insert into my empire or infiltrate, the better, the less defensive points I have to worry about. So I think I'm not going to build a bridge there, which means that if I build a bridge here, it'll be closer to this, and that probably makes more sense anyway. So build a bridge, and I think if we build a bridge and we occupy this livestock farm, it earns 20, the bridge costs 20, so the supply lines themselves will make it overall a negative net gain. But if I upgrade this to a living quarters, then that should offset it. That's a little bit in the future. I'm going to have to probably build up a stockpile of wood in Parma first, but the main expansion is going to happen in the northeast. Oh, why are you blocked? By flooded marsh. Wow, that's not good. So we just have people in here doing nothing. And workers, no less. Fine. Okay, fine. Why are you blocked by flooded marsh? There's no flooded marsh here. You can't just go right here? Is that not a thing? Let's see if it just goes away. No, really? Wow. Well, that is very unfortunate. Can we actually just create a supply line over here instead? Okay, we can. So we get around it somehow. We have another army. Oh, dear. Okay. Let's move this guy down there to handle him. We do have an enemy force coming up this way, but hopefully these other skirmishers... I have 2 axemen. Hey, what happened here? This bridge is not done. Does not say bridge complete. It was at 74%. I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Alright, well, the good news is if we upgrade this town, we will get our full recruit pool back. That's one of the advantages of upgrading your population, is you return to maximum recruit pool. So probably I should just cancel the wood being used for this and upgrade, but okay, let's just let it finish first. Wow, what a bummer. I can't believe that happened. And is this still... Yeah, it's still blocked. Oh, where are they? Oh, this is trouble. Well, the good news is they're javelineers, so if they do try to do something, they're going to try to take my slaves? Probably. We've seen this happen before. Good news is we don't have, the bad news is we don't have redundancy yet because this bridge for some reason canceled itself, which is really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. I don't know why that happened. If I have to naively guess, I'm going to say game bug, but which is even more frustrating. You know, these slaves are obviously in danger. Let's just reverse the people working here. And probably in a second we won't be able to use these workers, but for the time being, let's say it's good enough. All right, who is coming even? Who do we see here? Hoplites and skirmishers. Spearmen. Okay. Well, they're better than my axemen, so I should, again, just be using hoplites. How far away are you, hoplites? Well, you're not super close. We could do some stalling tactics. Okay, yeah, you definitely need to go save our people. Go save our people. And we'll probably do a little... Probably do a little maneuvering here to keep these guys busy. In fact, I'd prefer it to happen over here. Good. Well, if I can, I would like to save that supply line. Be kind of a pain to cancel it. Okay, no, please keep coming. Come over this way. Okay, they're at 59. Are we going to... Okay, load food, man. It's not that hard. Are they going to capture in time? I think they are. Can we just leave? Yes. Answer is yes, we can just leave it. Well, that's good. That does save our slaves from being captured, which is good. Man, it's really annoying how they got all the way through. Gonna have to do something about that and maybe post another unit there. Maybe I should just aggressively go after these Insubres. They are attacking me, so they've launched the first assault. Now, this is going to be not good for them. Okay, now just go ahead and capture that thing right back. I'm surprised this supply line hasn't broken yet. So let's do a little bit of skirmishing. We do have a hoplite who's finally arrived. Let's get him loaded up with food too. Aha, we defeated them. Let's make sure we capture some slaves out of this. 3 of them. That doesn't... It's not a spectacular number. Okay, are you throwing your axes yet? You should be throwing your axes. That's what you're here for, throwing axes. Are you going to... There it is. It started to happen. Okay, and they broke formation and they're charging. Well, I think they might actually be faster than me is the sad thing. Speed of 8, speed of 8. Okay, well they're not faster, but they're also not slower. So we'll just do a full retreat back. And good, we did draw them this way. Looks like they're having some trouble turning, maintaining their battle line. Have they opened up our supply line yet? Not yet. Okay, I do have a tendency to get tunnel visioned, so let's not get tunnel visioned. I do want to... I think all our slaves we'll just put in this bridge for now. We're kind of working them up there. This is back. Let's connect those supply lines. I did this efficiency. Was that there was extra slaves somewhere there? Okay, yeah, there's slaves here. Let's move them up to this as well. And there was some extra slaves over here, if I'm not mistaken. Just go ahead and occupy this vineyard with those slaves. And I'll move those workers forward, or I'll just disband them. Maybe they're not needed anymore. In fact, those workers are probably would be a great addition to Adria right now. Okay, good. Let's upgrade this now that this is done. which is good. We see a recruit pool of 17. I'm very happy with that. Happy to see that. Connect the wood. Good. Things are moving forward nicely here. Yeah, I don't think we need all these. Oh, now we have a hoplite and an axeman. That seems much more optimized. We don't have too many units waiting over in the east, especially because we don't really even get attacked over there. But I think we need to keep a hoplite there, just because it takes so long for hoplites to react. So, oh well, see, this is what happens when you forget about your units. That's fine. These guys will eventually. They're from Falsina, and Falsina's got some great recruitment pool statistics, so I'm actually pretty okay with them being sacrificed for the cause here. We'll get the axemen in the meantime to go to range mode and skirmish with the... Really, I guess we should skirmish with the spearmen. And the main thing is buy some time for these hoplites to come up and put themselves into phalanx mode. Okay, yeah, let's just skirmish with the hoplites. Even one kill on those hoplites is going to be important. Okay, now they're being attacked, I think. So let's pull back. Let's pull back this way, actually. Okay, that unit did break. Let's go into... You've been in phalanx mode this whole time. Well, that was not ideal, but fine. Okay, do that. Kind of lure them around. I had you. Why don't you come help now that you're this guy's closer. Okay, fine. Go do this thing that I've been trying to get done for a while. You're in skirmish. Are you in skirmish? Yeah, everybody but this guy was in skirmish. Well, it's for the best, I guess. Let's get this guy behind. What is going to happen here? This is very interesting. Okay, let's put this guy way over here. Oh, are they going to just go attack my city? That's one way of doing it. No, it says they're turning back to the left. They are. So let's get these guys to attack that. These guys will be sandwiched for a little bit, but I'm just hoping that their attack, what are they up to? 500, not enough to... Well, I could get defenses. I think in this situation, the emergency defense upgrade is worth it. Yeah, that puts us up to... I don't remember. It probably boosts us by another 30 defense, which is much more important at this point. We need them to hold as long as possible. These guys can be able to... Okay, this would be actually even better if the hoplites never actually engage my hoplites. Doesn't look like they will. So let's actually lure them back towards the other hoplites, because we know for sure that my hoplites will beat their hoplites. Okay, which way are they facing? Yep, they're still coming towards me, so let's continue to lure them away then. We're just about to win the fight against the skirmishers with our hoplites. Oh, wow. Hey, workers. You know where it would be a good place for you to be is anywhere but here. Why don't you go over to this vineyard? Eventually I'll get a bridge here. I don't know why that previous bridge stopped, but hey. And hoplites. It would be really nice if you could move a little bit faster. So the 500 experience that we got from Adria in their little recruitment center, which is now 1,000, it was just a free upgrade for my medic. And any new one that comes out will have a free combat melee damage upgrade, which is really nice. Okay, stop. Is it halt? Yeah, halt. Do that halt thing. Okay, I want these guys at this point to switch to skirmish mode because I want them to be faster when the slaves run away, which is exactly at that moment. Perfect. Please capture them. These guys will hold their own for the moment. Are we even damaging them? No, they're still at 50. Yeah, that's what I thought though. Okay, let's get these guys over here. If you're zoomed out a little bit too far, you can't actually choose the formation. Ow, well, that's weird. Why are they retreating this way? We'll go after them anyways because it's kind of in the same direction as these hoplites. So I want to make sure that I don't pull them into the supply line. That's what I'm trying to avoid here by pulling them out this way. Let's keep doing that, I guess. Oh, do I have... I don't have any units in here that can... Oh, and this is ready to be upgraded. Well, let's go ahead and do that then, I guess. Oh, bummer. They have another hoplite coming. Huh. Well, it's a good thing I brought up an additional hoplite myself. We should easily be able to win here, but that's potentially problematic, really. Let's put this guy into phalanx mode. We're close enough that I think it's time. And we'll just move this guy right... Yeah, this way. Probably we'll do this, and then we'll just move him. As soon as we get behind our hoplite, we'll move over to capture these guys. Oh, looks like they're doing something else, so let's go ahead and pull forward. Okay, let's put this guy into phalanx mode. And prepare for the... Hopefully he gets his formation locked in time. Let's just attack this guy, have this guy begin capturing the slaves. Are they in? What are they in? They're in battle line, so I will have an advantage in phalanx mode. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sneeze. Snuck up on me. Alright, so this is good. We're capturing here. Right after we capture, we'll begin... Oh, they're out of food. That's kind of nice. Why is it that they suddenly are not being attacked? How did that happen? How does that happen? Okay, well, we're gonna have a problem here in a second. Let's line up for the next attack. Yeah, there's no choice. We just have to keep attacking. I guess what we'll do is we'll kind of lure these guys back, hopefully away from the slaves, so the slaves have time to flee before they're reactivated as slaves. Okay, good. Keep retreating. That battle has commenced. They're interrupting our supply lines, the bastards. That I do not like. I think we'll win these battles anyway. Did we get out of that in time? I think we did. We did. Sweet. Okay, contribute. So we're locked in combat up here. We should win because we have that one medic upgrade and they have nothing. And we're in phalanx and they're only in battle line. Remember, the phalanx mode gives you that additional plus 15% defense, plus 25. So just comparing, they're at 75,250 and I am at 75,375. That extra medic upgrade really helped. Good. These guys are out of food, so they're going to break pretty easily, which is good. Let's send these guys into the city. That'll reactivate the supply line, which is good. Oh my gosh. There's just people everywhere. What the heck's going on here? So we are capturing this, which is 30. Does that mean I'll get full 20 out of it? We'll see in about 2%. Okay, is this guy done upgrading? Because if he is, let's get this bridge to once again begin construction. I wish I knew why it stopped construction, but anyway, we have 182 out of 182. You know what that means. It's time for yet another hoplite. Why not? Does that mean this one is ready for another upgrade slot? No, not quite yet, but that's fine. Oh, we can actually upgrade this to a barracks too. But that will be costly. And what does the elite infantry training get us? I already have forgotten. Well, it does get us heavy. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's cancel this one. Upgrade. Oh, and the colonists came too. So, wow, we're very well supplied in terms of manpower, recruits. Let's do this upgrade. And once that's done, we'll actually start creating heavier hoplites. Even though you can see, even the normal hoplites are very effective. Are you actually helping, or are you just kind of like playing with yourself over there? So these guys are actually going to break really soon. So what I'm going to do is turn off range mode, and I'm going to just go stand behind them. Because they should break from morale very, very, very quickly. Maybe I should just charge them. I don't want them throwing axes because we did get some charge bonus because it's flanking. There, they broke. And we're going to get 38 slaves from that. That's insane. I do want to put these guys in the skirmish mode as well. whoever gets to them first. Okay, whatever. The hoplites are slow as hell. Let's go and support these guys then. Okay, let's take a... I don't want to get too tunnel vision. Let's take stock of the situation. Every now and then, you got to remind yourself. It's like, I don't know if you guys ever watched or played StarCraft when you were playing. You always have to remind yourself, okay, I'm focused on resource gathering and building buildings, but... or I'm focused on my army, but I have to go back to resources. Yeah, so... multitask. You have to multitask. This is ours. I do want to capture this building, actually. And which side of the river is that on? Well, this is captured, so let's go ahead and take... It looks like you only get 10 slaves no matter what. It's a little disappointing, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's get the hoplites. They're out of food. No, they aren't. They're doing okay. Let's capture this just so we have extra vision of this area. And we definitely want to capture this bridgehead as well. But I'll get to that next. This might be too close to Mantua to capture, so let's send this guy over here to capture the bridgehead on that side. Actually, let's just have him capture both and then move back. Okay, let me not get too far ahead of myself here. We do have to continue fighting this battle. Don't get engaged quite yet. Not quite yet. We need you in phalanx mode to do that. Good. And now we have plenty of slaves. So many slaves that this might be the point in time where we no longer need to worry about workers. Where we can just start canceling our workers. Okay, we're up to 61% there. That's good. So I guess the winter is not the reason why the bridge suddenly stopped. Maybe it's just saving and loading a game. I don't know. I probably just shouldn't have exited the game. I just didn't need to, but... Okay, we have quite a few slaves here that need to be combined. And I do want to fight these guys too. Maybe let's go provoke them. Just assume that by the time they run towards us, we'll be done with the battle over here. Ah, good. You can get weapons damage upgrade, which is perfect, because I want you to have weapons damage, so we can kill these guys faster. Ultimately, they'll probably just die from lack of food. Okay, so we have... It's a whole raiding party. Well... In that case, don't go over there. Don't go there quite yet. This is unfortunate. Are these slaves going to make it? Are they just going to capture this? I'm totally okay if they're just capturing the vineyard. Yeah, but let's still provoke these guys. Okay, they are coming. Now they are faster than me, so I probably just want to run away immediately. They did capture that vineyard very quickly. They had 3 units there, I saw. Hopefully these slaves get out in time. Hey, if they don't, they were just newly acquired anyways, so no use crying over that. I don't have very good defenses over here. Might be time for me to start getting some wooden walls. Oh, this is a camp. Parma is what I want. Parma doesn't have... I've always thought that Felsina should become my second barracks type location. So I think what I could do is destroy the market, build a market here instead, and then get Felsina to start building hoplites. Because this person already, my leader already gives me the recruit rate plus 15%. It's kind of like having a recruit center built in. Oops, recruit center. Trading ground. It's not plus 40%, obviously, but... and the plus 40% max recruits, those are just great. That's really good. Adria's in really good shape. Actually, that's right. Did we get the heavy hoplite out of this? Oh, we're waiting for this. It has finished. Okay, well, let's get some heavy hoplites. which I think they take a lot of manpower. Yes. Well, no, only 60. Okay, I can't be reading this right. Ah! Interesting. So the heavy hoplites only have a size of 30. So I'm looking at the size, it says 50, and then it says recruits per man 1.5. But the heavy hoplites have only 30 people, so it does take more recruits per man. But they have less, they have a smaller size. Ah, and they still cost more. 75 attack, 250 defense versus 100 attack, 350 defense. But smaller size. This would be a no-brainer decision if the size wasn't smaller. The fact that the size is smaller and they still cost more money per week really incentivizes me, I think, to take the normal Etruscan hoplites. Huh. And then I guess I should just start getting archers eventually. The next time that these guys upgrade, we'll get the upgrade slot and we'll get archers here. That's really interesting. So that's kind of unfortunate. I wish I had seen that earlier. And a word to the wise out there. Be careful about the heavy hoplites. This is not the case when you choose the Greek factions. The Greek factions heavy hoplites are just better. They're 50, the size 50, and they are not size 30. And they're better, you know, in the same way. It's such a minor upgrade, too. The damage goes up from 75 to 100, and the defense goes up from 250 to 350. That is essentially a 25% gain in stats, but it's a loss of 33% people. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a good idea to do it anymore. It's over a 30% loss of people and probably about a 30% increase in stats, but also you have to take into account that it costs more per week. Yeah. Well, I'm going to sit on my thinking. I'm going to put on my thinking cap and ponder this mystery, but I think I'll call this episode to a close. I might be able to squeeze one more in before I finish for my recording session. If so, we'll return back as it is here. But otherwise, I'll probably just go ahead and update and begin recording next week. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.